Hi, welcome. This is a video on radical operations. This is number 3 or level 3 at proficient level. And they've asked us to simplify this expression. I've got the square root of 56 minus 4 times the square root of 14. And all of that is multiplied by 3 square root of 2. So let's consider first this part that's inside the parentheses. If I'm adding or subtracting radicals, it's kind of like adding or subtracting fractions. Um, I can't take 1/2 plus 1/3 as they are because they have different denominators. They're different things. I've got on the one hand I've got halves, on the other hand I've got thirds. But radicals are kind of like that too. If I can change 1/2 and 1/3 to, well, let's say 3/6 plus 2/6, um, then I can add them because now they're the same thing. That's 5/6. But with radicals, I'm going to go over here and say, look, we've got the square root of 56 minus 4 times the square root of 14. And I'm going to ask myself, can I simplify those two? And if I can, maybe they can be like radicals. And if they can, then I can combine them into a single term. Otherwise, they're going to stay separate. So I want to simplify that square root of 56 if I can. And then I'm going to multiply it times 3 times the square root of 2. So to look at that, I'm going to go to 56, and I'm going to break it down into its prime factors. 2 goes into 56 about 28 times. And then 28 is still even, so 2 goes into 28 14 times. And then 2 will go into 14 7 times, and 7's prime. So I can say that 56 is equal to 2 times 2 times 2 times 7. 1, 2, 3, 4 factors. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the square root of 56 then is the square root of 2 times 2 times 2 times 7. Because 2 times 2 times 2 times 7 is 56. Minus 4 square root of 14. And then again, all of that's multiplied by 3 square root of 2. Remember, with the square root, the index is 2, so I'm looking for pairs of 2's, and I have one pair of 2's, so that's going to come out. What's left, I only have one single 2 and one single 7 left, so those are going to stay under the radical. So this 2 times 2 is going to come out as a single 2. Think of it this way. 2 times 2 is 4. What's the square root of 4? 2. And then I got 2 times 7. That gets multiplied back together. 14. So I have 2 times the square root of 14 minus 4 times the square root of 14. And then all of that is multiplied by 3 square root of 2. And look, we've got we now have like radicals. They're both in terms of the square root of 14. Now think about it this way. If I had, let's just make a substitution so you can kind of see the way it works. If I have a 2, let's look at it this way. If I have 2x minus 4x, 2x minus 4x would be negative 2x. They're like terms. If I have $2 and I try to subtract $4, I can only give away the $2, and then I would owe $2. So there's minus 2x. 2x minus 4x. Or if you'd like, you can think of it in terms of like maybe an elevator. If I go up 2 floors and then I go down, if I go up 2 floors from 0, then I'm at 2, and from there I go down 4 floors minus 4, I'm at negative 2. And so 2x minus 4x is negative 2x. But then let's keep in mind, we don't actually have 2x. We've got the square root of 14. So then I could say negative 2 times the square root of 14. Just add a little color so you can see what I've done there. This x is that square root of 14. This x is the square root of 14. And this x here is the square root of 14. So I've got negative 2 square root of 14. I'll go back here, change my black. This is negative 2 square root of 14 is the result of what is in the parentheses. And then I've got times 3 square root of 2. Now, I've got basically I've got 4 factors here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just going to rearrange them so I can multiply what can be multiplied. Negative 2 times 3 can multiply. That's negative 6. Negative 4, or the square root of 14 and the square root of 2 can be multiplied, not like addition or subtraction. They have to be the same for them to combine in addition or subtraction. But in multiplication, it doesn't matter. Square root of 14 times square root of 2 is the square root of 28. Because 14 times 2 is 28. Now I want to ask myself, can I simplify that 28? And for that, I'm going to go and say, what are the prime factors of 28? 2 goes into 28 14 times, and 2 goes into 14 7 times, and 7's prime. So the prime factors of 28 are 2 times 2 times 7. And so if I wrote the square root of 28, I could rewrite that as the square root of 2 times 2 times 7. And I've got the 2 2's, which are going to come out as a 2, so 2 square root of 7. So what do I have? That's just the square root of 28. I got negative 6 times 2 square root of 7. And then these two can get multiplied again. So I got negative 12 square root of 7. And that is our answer.